So this assignment really starts with this part in Unit 2, Activity 2. So you need to definitely make sure that you know what each of these theories is talking about. When you click on these, there's a summary, but there's also a video. You can actually look these up in YouTube or even Google them. If you look up Seasons of Life, Daniel Levinson, you'll find a lot more videos if this or the summary isn't comprehensive. Each one of these is a theory about development in adolescence moving into adulthood and the stages and challenges that an individual can go through. Some of these are based on sociology, so looking at groups and group behavior. Some of these are psychology, so looking at Freud's psychosexual and looking at some of these in terms of like the individual and where they are in their development going into adulthood. So these are the very first stage. You need to make sure you know all of this information before you go on to the next stage. So as we go through here, what you could and should do is that you are going to watch this clip from a movie called The Pursuit of Happiness with Will Smith, and that's actually Jaden Smith, his son, in real life. And then as we go through here, we see those same theories that were up there, and we see them right here applied to this particular clip in this particular movie. So you are looking at each of these theories and how they examine the clip. Okay, so that's an important stage 2 in terms of this. So now what we're going to do is, when it comes to this particular assignment, there's part 1. So you're going to choose one of those 5 theories and you're going to apply it to your own life. So which of these theories best explains situations in your own life? I know for me, I might actually look at Seasons of Life or psychosocial theory, Erik Erikson's theory here, and look at specific examples. So say, for example, it's a little harder for me to do right now just because I'm an adult and I'm not in this sort of age and stage and the things that are going on, but I'll look back in time as to what that was like. So Erik Erikson's theory believes that you must overcome a conflict in order to move on to the next stage. So these are typically the years that it happens in. However, if you don't resolve that conflict, then you can actually developmentally be stuck in these stages. So when I was a teenager, I'm going to look here and here, specifically stage 5. When I was a teenager, my conflict to overcome was establishing what my identity was versus identity confusion. And so in this time, I actually went to university when I was 19. And one of the big reasons I chose a university far away was because I wanted to sort of spread my wings and be able to express myself in a way where I didn't have my family watching or monitoring my behavior. And so when I was in high school, having strict parents and having a religious background, that there was a specific way that I was supposed to act. And if I went outside of that, then, whether or not I was just sort of acting the way my parents wanted me to act, or how they wanted me to behave, or whether I was establishing my own identity. And so for me, if I was to apply this to my own life, I would talk about the formation of my own identity and the importance of my family in shaping my identity, but also that next stage where I moved out of the house and established really who I was. So I overcame the confusion, figured out who I was, and then I was able to move on to this next stage as a young adult. Okay, so these are the things that you're thinking of. You're reading through these particular theories and you're trying to see where in your life you can see that applied. So that's part 1. Okay, select and apply one of the theories to your own life. Explain the theory and give examples from your own life as to how it connects. Okay, so that's step 1, but step 2 is finding a video clip of any movie where it's about somebody who's in transition in identity or transition from teenager to adulthood. It can be a TV show, it can be a YouTube video, it can be whatever you want it to be, a clip of a movie. And your task is to find a clip of something, a video of something, And you're going to take one of those theories and use it, just like here, that you can use any one of these theory, and you're going to explain it a little bit more in depth about the theory and then applying it to the clip. One of the things that I put out there in terms of part B, or part 2 here, is that if you are unable to locate a clip, I don't want you to get stuck on that. That here we have a clip and we have a movie. You might need to do a little bit more research, but you're going to choose one of these theories. And I need something more than just this. I need more development, more details, etc. So in completing this assignment, you're applying those theories to your own life. And the second one is finding a clip. And if you're really, really stuck, that you can use this clip and this. I'm also going to include an exemplar so that you can just see what someone else did and can see what it looks like. But that's the general explanation and all the pieces that you need to have in order to complete this assignment.